Um, I've been doing some pretty good comedy here. It steps up a bit. You know, there is a hijacking of the comedy platform, which is the Olympics, the global arena on display through the Olympics. I guess, you can't get any more hilarious than that. I can hardly keep up. It's, what do they call it? It's like, well, it's beyond comedy horror. It's something else. And I've been already on top of it as far as, well, it's a delicate subject matter, that there might be two very different types of people here. And I've often said, well, it's not at all the gender thing. No, see, both of them, um, the possibility is that they can become enlightened. I'll just take the hot pokers out and let's get our brand going. Did you get your brand going? Did you notice that? Like each and every individual could have their brand. And I say, Horace Pucky, you have a heart. So this is the real organization. And you're going to have to help me with this, a little bit, because no, I'm not the only one leading the entire global population, although I know damn well I'm the leader, and not because I'm the owner of the universe. It's possible that Christ is here and sitting on YouTube. What is a Christ? We can reduce it down. I would love to. Right now, we're going to do some Sesame Street. I have my Bible right here. There's a perfect opportunity, which is just chaos, the blank canvas of time. Call it time, but really it's just now. There really isn't any time, but let's get back into, like, what is it really, man? I love this particular thing I'm about to do. I mean, I'm going to show us. Why do they put the H in there? Because it's the sound of the K anyway. But we're looking into the actual bird in the word Christ. Yeah. You want to watch out too. You want to be very careful. I did talk about the I, the lowercase I. Well, in its divinity, it's the only vowel that should be seen in lowercase. That's when it's pointing at its upper spectrum. Use, if you want to call it use. You have, so I draw it like my grandma used to draw it, and she was pretty trippy, huh? Drawing it like that. She was a literature teacher for 18 years and a master's degree in art, taught art. That was her main thing. But she did other things at the school. Is. See, the main word in the word Christ, babes, and this is just in case you are a sheep here. You're going to start looking at pictures and what's available to us. Use your eyes, ears, get into it. Wiggle that. Do a bun dance. Um, I'm sorry. It's just is here. Here, let's get really into what we're doing. Sorry. Do you see? Is. Boy, this is hard to become a candidate. I mean, we can dress up the T there because, in fact, that's what it is the truth. T always stands for the truth. If you don't think it does, as far as your language and how you write it, like if you don't see that the T is number one in the word truth, you're not safe for the kids. Get a license or something. I don't know. You have to have proof that you're a human being. That's it. How do we do that? Go through the organization. It's already here. You don't. It's not like got to be careful of these people forming. No, creation of creation is already here, and within it, it wouldn't. I would argue, and it's not an argument. I should stop saying that. It's just a statement. As a scientist, I would just say, and the organization is already here. It's intact by way of the truth. Through resonation is how we know that there is an organization within and without. Say, okay, did you get organized? Is did you rearrange it? It's like, wait a minute, my mind isn't in control. God is, but where's God? That's a big thing. Now let's get back to the is. Is do you think is here? I've got to change the order. Now my Bible is fine. I look at it, see I do have some of this written down already, like the here. Of course I didn't it's important to do it right. But see, we just mentioned the word God, but I would say it's reality, babes, and you really want to. Here goes the clothes again, trying to come off. I'm not even doing anything. Imagine if I try to go do something. Clothes just falls right off. Talk about terrible Olympics. Okay, let me just breathe. Try to get mankind or any man. I'm sorry, I'm not bagging, but whatever it is, let's get. I don't mean to say men, babes. I'm talking about narcissists. Try to get a narcissist to breathe with you. It's interesting. Because, they are in a kind of a state of panic. It's kind of hyperventilating. They're expecting. They want that plug. They expect to get on the same track that they left you on, which is complete instability. Or they want it on the track. They couldn't have gotten on the track unless it's complete instability and anxiety, or you're unstable. That's what I'm saying. And then they're like, hi, oh, I could save you, maybe, right? I'm. Watch out. What are they really there for? Pardon the background here. I'm trying to get my. See, I'm in a new lifestyle of not really that new. I mean, I don't know. It's good to I don't know. When we get into elder age, we become more. Now, you want to talk about resonators? They are. I like the word bell. Let's look at it. Perfect. Perfect. The word bell. See, ringing like a bell, resonation. B. The main word in the word bell is B. Okay? Now, I'm going to keep the L's at lowercase, and you just have to figure, you don't know that the L's are very much larger than the capital. No, the capital I on your typewriter is larger than the lowercase L. You're just going to have to know that. See, you have to start using your little nut up there. Be willing to do puzzles. Never about the obvious, unless you want to get into the obvious. Then there it is. It's like resonation is a phenomena of awakening. Awakening is vibration of what? Well, as a musician, we can get right into it. I tried to explain it, and I would wish I could, because I can't means that I don't have an acoustic guitar. Me saying that, there's never been a time that I didn't have an acoustic guitar. So now, with that, having said that, there's a whole part of me, probably 99.99% of my entire being that's like, Shauna, why don't you have an acoustic guitar? It's like you just said you took your oxygen mask away. Well, it's been, I'm trying to snap into it. There is a matrix here, and they try to make you be something that you're not, which is like, I could never not be somebody who loves my acoustic guitar, but see, I went into the illusion of homeowner, or something. So a lot's going on. There's even projections happening. I'm like, wait a minute, no, and I am not the asshole you think I am. This is weird, but you have to be careful, because if you are rendered completely isolated and alone, you're going to have an identity crisis, and then you're going to be like, but if now this is crazy, because if you are ringing like a bell, if you're just being, if you just be as is, then my story goes, it's like, well, this has been a crisis for a while, that I just have no idea who I am. It's really how you can learn, you can lose how you are. Fuck who? Um, it's the real being. I mean, really, it's the down home. Is there a character playing here? What part do they play? So apparently, I play the part of. Well, it's humanity. Want to get into the story of humanity? I am not different than anybody else. I'm not claiming to be. So, but imagine just getting up. First responder, by the way, is equal to a canary in the coal mine. And I'm like, excuse me, I think I smell somebody pouring asphalt around me. There's a lot of stuff, other stuff going on, but I'm a leader in my neighborhood. Just in my neighborhood. That's all I can be as just a Mimi. I'm like, and I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't know what you have been doing, but I am doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. I don't know about you. Especially when I go, hello, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself, but I'm saying no. This stuff right here stinks. And then I get chased by a mob. And then they come down even farther, talk about trespassing, and try to tell me that I'm wrong. Or all they do is mock me, and they try to, they really do gang up on me, bottom line. Hi, Christ, was that you? Yeah. See, now the signs, and I put up plenty of signs too. I remember I put up signs, but like, you know what? I did everything I was supposed to do. Right on top of it. See, you don't know what you're doing then, but later on you begin to get little badges of honor, especially when you get like Christ over there. You get ran through the court system, and you just look, what? All these people are not alive enough to even see. There's a little bit of a joke in the background, and you need to know this. You do need to know this. The courthouses are just waiting for the alive population to come in and say, excuse me, and we would like to make our documents up now because we do have constituents here. They're all around here. My constitution, my well-being depends on it, that I stay in resonation. Nation, honey. You want to form a nation? I know what I'm talking about. I'm a leader. I'm the one who bleeds. Like, you know how, like, when you're somehow your white socks have turned pink. What the hell? In your laundry, it just comes through. I know me. I know me. I'm an Aries rising, and I know my childhood. I have an autobiography, and um, um, you can cast me away, and I could sit on a rock and isolate myself, but I'm still going to influence and create a trend that changes the entire face of humanity. Nothing we're going to do about it. See, can't help it. So anyway, we're starting now. How do you do it? Uh, one thing I wanted to put into order is the here now. What's in it? Of course, you couldn't have it without this. There is her there and he at the same time. Tell that to the Olympics, and they're fine. They're just putting them up there. They're fighting each other right now. One is hitting the other one in the jaw. And according to, like, even if they had the right programming, if it were indeed humane beings behind the mask of men and women or whatever is going on there, um, they wouldn't do that. They would be doing something different. I mean, they could enjoy a physical outlet somehow, but it's certainly not going to be done like that. And don't you think we would use all that other equipment for something else, such as the cameras and all the whatever you want to talk about that money is doing? It's just who is running this fucking puppet show in this mental institution here? Blow the whistle, and just like, everybody's waiting for Christ. Well, where is it? It's here now. Boy, this pen is going out, and I have several of them that are just going out. Why? They're here from the 1990s. Here, see, put the E down. See, it's important to know this now thing, see, because now all you want to do is look at the O there. The O is very interesting because that's God. All of this is actually pointing at God. Really, it's like, what is all this, Shauna? Shauna, what is this Babylon and Babel that you're doing? I'm sorry, I was just pointing at God the whole time, really. It's all God. What is it? Well, here now. Okay, on the back side of this, see, it's here now. Do you see her? Really, he is here also. Don't worry, the R means find out if it's a safe reversal. Yes, can you reverse it? Yeah, how? Well, all of this, look at it. You can put here, he, her, but he and her is very important. You wouldn't have this entire universe without he, her. Here. Take it to your own faculties. Try and prove it. It's like, do I have to be here in order for her and he? Put it here. But then look back up. Do you want to be a savior? Do you want to be a savior? Do you want to be a hero? Ow, baby! Ow! Yeah! Ah! Woo! When you hit the truth, it's just like that. Ah! No disease. Oh my God, we are buoyant. Shh! Don't let the insane neighbors hear. When they hear people have gone sane or insane, which one is it? Oh, they don't like people snapping too. Oh, look what I have on the other end of this paper. See, this is what, by the way, this is what Christ looks like. Just a regular old dude. But I wanted to show you though, really. Come on, Ria. Don't ever forget this. Ria. Ria is God. Now, reality is God. That's what I mean. Ria. Realm. Reality. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to do a little bit of dismantling and then rewire, because it's very simple. Reality is God. I didn't make that up. It's very helpful to know about. But what is reality? Now, there's something called Buddhism. There's a conversation between two very different types of people. I'm glad I'm going full round here because that means I'm insane. No, I keep spiraling. I'm doing a spiral. Sometimes I'll go this way, and I don't know, babes. Is it hitting you yet? So there's a thing called Buddhism and this conversation about what is reality and is the truth there or not. I don't know. A lot of them's already figured that out, and they're just sitting there going, okay, this conversation is just a beat around the bush, baby. Like all words can possibly be. So Buddhism, we'll just write that down. Little bubble. How do you spell Buddhism? It doesn't matter. You want to bring the birds in the word there. Boo. There's a U. The. You put the H there, I guess. You is, honey. You is, babes. You is. See, there's the capital U and the capital is. Buddhism, I'm sorry, did I spell it right? Reality. What is it, though? See, my new word to tag onto it is it's outer space. The final frontier. I know that there's an inner space too, but you know what? You'd be surprised how many people now you're here because of the narcissist issue. It's not the issue. The issue is the mind, the fully encapsulated mind. They don't see reality. They don't know that there's a whole like there's this very tangible. They don't think that it is more potent than what's going on in their mind, and they think that everybody else is playing mind. That it's weird. They don't think that we have reality, the all-seeing eye. If you want to know where the all-seeing eye is, it's not that. You see, cameras are doing the same thing, right? But you just put it over there, and they're showing reality, outer space, in between you and me. Say just in between you and your nose. Final frontier, outer space. Now the thing is awareness. You know what that really is? I hate to confuse you right away, but it's actually your awareness. See, you can get right up to now. And you can be fully present, even though you might, you have no choice. The more and more it's genuinely opened, once you see the truth, you can't close it. There's no reason to go back as far as the truth about how aware can you get. Well, you're as aware as this moment now. So if you're in your body now, as a meditator, there's like 145 different states to reach through meditation, and like it gets complex into like I'm telling you, I've experienced this before. That you can, oh God, a super sensitive empath cannot tell you enough about the world that they are indeed working with. It's the same that the narcissist is, but they're not going to bother to tell you, and they think that just because they can't tell you that you can't see it. It's like, oh, they don't know that anything. They think that because they're blind, you're blind also. And the game is to let a little bit of light in at a time, and you do that through bullshitting or whatever kind of attention, right? It starts with now you can see how that it boils down to the how that they bring out whatever bullshit confusion in their relationships or whatever that begins to be a difficulty for them, really. Is because of their lack of attentiveness, I guess. It's that here nowness. It's like, are you with it or are you not? Why are you, wherever you go, see, this is the thing, is wherever you go, there you are. And I guess, you get the idea that these people are playing like, it's like, yeah, but there's something different than the universe to play. There is this thing to play that I am more real. And you know what? That's dangerous. You know what? These people get into accidents that are like, boom! Having their relationships fuck up on them like instantly and people turn on them and not actually do backstabbing shit isn't enough. They will get into some other thing where all of a sudden now they find themselves in traption because we've talked about it, that they disrespect the truth, right? It's like they get allergic to, but you could also see that right there, genuinely, there's somebody that just hasn't been turned on yet. They don't know, like, it's not, see, we can't say, why does water run downhill? It just does. And it's amazing because we have made contraptions based in the gravitational pull of the way water is going to do that, and it can cause a tug, and machinery has been gone on with that, and generators. And if you ignore it, then you're just stuck with really the question, why does water run down, is really like this for them. It sucks that I can't control that thing into being something I think it is, and then bullshit everybody else about it. Because it's the truth beyond my mind, and boy, am I a chicken shit without fucking making horse fucking pucky up, having not paid attention one bit. And what's gonna protect me? Money. Bye. Bye.